Hi there. I've just put this video together just to give you a bit of information about joining Usborne as you've shown an interest in this. So just to start off, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So my name's Danielle. I've got two young boys who are aged 6 and 7, so they're both at school now. And I've been working part-time for my husband's business over the last few years while they've been babies, as well as being a stay-at-home mum. So one of the main reasons that I wanted to start doing this is I just needed the opportunity to do something for myself. And we also needed some extra money as well. But with the way our circumstances are and our setup, it was going to be quite difficult for me to get out there and get kind of a normal job and the commitments that we'd have to make to that. So that was one of the things that really attracted me towards this. I actually started doing this when my firstborn was a baby, but I had my second quite quickly afterwards. And due to our family setup and our circumstances and things that were going on at the time, it just wasn't the right time for me. So I put it to the side. But like I said, recently I needed the opportunity to be able to make some money and have something that's for me. And I remembered doing this. I remembered loving it. I have an absolute love for books. I've always loved books ever since I was younger. I was an only child, so I spent a lot of time reading. And even to this day, I read every night before bed. So I have a real love for books. So the opportunity to have my own business, make some money, and for it to be to do with books, it's like the perfect opportunity. So that was what's really attracted me to this. The other part that's really attracted me to it is the complete flexibility that this business offers. So like I said, I needed to be able to do something for myself and earn some extra money without having any real big commitments to anyone, because I need to be around to support my husband in his business. And I also need to be around to take my boys to school, pick them up from school, take them to all their clubs, all the things that come up when schools invite us in to do things. And I wanted to and need to be around to do that. So by having my business with Usborne, I am in complete control of what I do. There's kind of a saying, it's your business your way, and it absolutely can be that way. There are people who do this just as a hobby to get themselves and their families some cheap books. There are people that do it as kind of a part-time thing like myself, and there are people who do it as a full-time job and earn a salary out of it. It really can be what you want it to be, and it can start off as one thing and become another thing over time. You're in complete control of what happens and how much money you earn, how much work you put into it, and how much time you put in. For myself, it's going to be something that's kind of flexible, because things like when school holidays come up, I need to be around more, so I'm going to be spending less time on my business. Whereas when they're at school and I've got the opportunity to, then I'll be spending more time on it. So that's what I really like about it, that I can kind of pick it up and put it down whenever suits me, and I'm in control of what I book in and what I do. The other thing is that there's no targets and there's no pressure. So as I just said, I can pick it up and put it down when I want. The only things that I'm going to be committed to are the things that I am booking in for myself, or I'm setting up for myself to do. So I've only got myself to blame if I kind of do too much or if I'm not doing enough. Now, some things that worry people are, people think, oh God, I don't know how to run a business. I wouldn't even know where to start. Please don't let that worry you. Two reasons. The first one is that your business is basically provided to you in a box. So when you join, you're given £150 worth of kit. You get about 20 odd books in there that cover our complete range, so that you're able to showcase our complete range from day one. Or not a complete range, but you can showcase the different types of books across our range from day one. You're also given a catalogue, some order forms, some leaflets, so you can get going straight away. Also, as part of that, you get your own website. It's the Usborne website, so they manage it all and they get everything updated, but you have your own personal link that you set up so you can share that with people to your own personal page. You also get myself as your mentor, so I can be with you every single step of the way. Now, if you don't want that, you don't have to have that. Some people have maybe run their own business before or have done things like this before and they know exactly what they want to do. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to hold your hand if you don't want me to. But if you are somebody who's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, then I can be there with you every step of the way. I can give you ideas of things to do. We can talk about your situation, how much time you can put into it, what you want to get out of it, and we can structure your business to completely suit you and your circumstances. I can be there to answer any questions that you've got anytime, maybe not in the middle of the night, but any time other than that. We can do it in a way that suits you. Some people like face-to-face if you're local, some people like video calls, some people like to stay behind text messages and messages or voice notes, and that's absolutely fine. I can do it in whichever way suits you. We also have a Facebook community group for our particular team that's run by my team leader. There's about 70 of us on there, I think. Nobody is, we're not rivals. We don't have our own territories. Everybody works across the country. Some people will have their own teams, some people work by themselves, but we all work as one big community. People help each other out. We share things, we share pictures, we share ideas. We go in there and we ask questions. We literally do work as one big community, and it's really, really great, really helpful. And with that, there's been lots of people who've made lots of new lifelong friends, and it's really helped build people's confidence as well. Even myself, for the time that I've been doing it, I did consider myself a relatively confident person, but there has been things that I have wanted to do, and I've needed to do something that's taken me out of my comfort zone to do that. Now, I haven't had to do that if I don't want to, because as I said, it's my business, my way, but I wanted to do it. It was an event or something that I wanted to do, and I had to be brave and go and speak to somebody or set something up that was not something I would normally do. And it's been so rewarding when I have then done that and something good has come from it. So I know lots of partners will tell you the same. I know my mentor in particular has said it's been a huge confidence journey for her. So please don't worry or be put off by any kind of anxieties or anything that you've got, because myself and the team will absolutely support you every step of the way. If you're worried about what you would actually do with the business, again, I can support you with lots of different ideas. There's so much that I can't go into in one short video, but just to give you a flavour, you can obviously sell the books online on your social media pages, but that's kind of the basics really. We can work with schools and nurseries, and there's a huge incentive there in that Usborne also offer free books on top of any books that the school buy. We run events with the schools like sponsored reading and book fairs, and any money raised during those events the school then uses to buy books. So they're essentially getting books for free without touching their budget, which is a huge selling point. And then with Usborne giving free books on top of that, there's the opportunity for schools to get thousands of pounds worth of books in some cases, or hundreds of pounds in free books for the schools and the nurseries. You can run events in people's homes where people have coffee mornings or wine evenings or play date reading sessions. Some people have set up storytelling sessions. Some people have book clubs. I'm doing a not one-off, but it's kind of a once every now and then event called Look for a Book, where I'm asking businesses to donate money so I can buy books. Then I'm hiding them in the local area, sharing it on my social media page, and then children are encouraged to go out, find the books, read them, and then re-hide them. And then the business and myself are obviously being tagged in that, and we have our information in the packs that are being found, so that we're getting advertising as part of that as well. Oh, there's so much more. There's so much more that's available that you can do. So that's where I say we can sit down, we can talk about what's going to work for you, how much you can put into it, how much you want to put into it, and we can completely tailor it and come up with ideas that suit you. Obviously, you can come up with your own ideas as well. That's always a good one. So I think that's it for now. I don't want to overwhelm you, and so if you're watching this via my Linktree, then if you go to the top of my page, there's a contact form, so you can send me your email or your telephone number, and I can get back to you with any questions that you have, or if I've sent this to you via email or text message, obviously come back to me. Any questions that you've got, I can answer those for you. We can arrange a call or we can arrange a chat. And we can talk about it a little bit more. But I hope this video has been helpful, just to let you know a little bit more about me, my business, and about what Usborne can offer you. It really is such a good opportunity, and I'd love to talk about it more with you if you'd like to know a little bit more. So please do get in touch, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, thank you for listening this far, and I look forward to speaking to you. Take care. Bye bye.